Claps. T Squad, it's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with a new behind the scenes tea video. So this week, this upcoming Sunday will be the season finale episode of the 10th season of Married to Medicine, and Quad will be returning for the season finale episode where she will finally come face to face with her ex-husband, Dr. Gregory, and his current wife, Letitia. But before we get into the season finale episode this Sunday, according to People magazine, Quad felt very blindsided and hurt not only by the producers but the network, because she says that no one ever cared to reach out to her to see how she would feel about Dr. Gregory returning to the show. Let's get into the tea, y'all. In the article, Quad states, "I had to learn that on social media like everybody else," the Bravo star told Reality with the King host Carlos King in an interview released that past Sunday. This article came out in December of 2023. Quad Webb is pulling back the curtain on her experience on season 10 of Married to Medicine, claiming that she was never told her ex-husband, Dr. Gregory Lunceford, would be joining the show with his now wife, Letitia Lunceford, as the show's newest cast member. The reality star, who has been a staple on Married to Medicine since its conception, sat down with famed television producer Carlos King for an episode of his Reality with the King YouTube series, where she revealed that she felt hurt by the alleged lack of communication from producers. "No one ever called me," claimed Webb, 43 years old, who filed for divorce in 2018 after 6 years of marriage, amid allegations of infidelity and the A word, which Lunceford denied. "I have no text messages. I have no calls. I have none of that. They didn't care how I would feel. Didn't say, 'Were you even ready for that, Quad? Is this going to be a trigger for you?' Nothing. Not even a courtesy call," she also alleged. "No one ever said, 'What do you think about this idea?' No one ever said, 'We're thinking about reaching out to them.' No one ever said, 'We know the turbulent marriage and how things went, but we still think that this is going to be a good idea for the show. So just want to give you a heads up. We're probably going to look to bring your ex-husband and his new love interest on the show.' No, not at all. Not a love interest, child. Like, this is strictly for television." Oh, okay. Shade. Instead, Webb says she learned that information on social media like everybody else. Asked how that made her feel, Webb said, "Disrespected. I was perplexed. I was confused," Webb recalled. "I felt like, why? Why would you be so cruel towards me? Why would you not even lend me a courtesy, just a phone call? I like to think over the years we have become family. You can't be with a group of people for 10 years and not have some emotional tie to them. And I just felt like, did I mean anything to you all? Anything? You couldn't have called me. You couldn't have flew to town and sat down with me and had a conversation with me. Did you for one moment take your producer's hat off and just put on your hat of humanity? I wasn't given that courtesy." People has reached out to purveyors of pop, Married to Medicine's production company, as well as Bravo for comment. This isn't the first time the network has come under accusations of blindsiding their cast members, with Teresa Giudice long claiming she was never told her brother and sister-in-law Joe Gorga and Melissa Gorga would be joining the Real Housewives of New Jersey back in season 3. Letitia was introduced as a new cast member this season on Married to Medicine. Cameras even captured her wedding to Dr. Gregory. Looking back on it, Webb told Carlos King, who is 44, that she felt Letitia's casting was made in an attempt to evoke emotion from her. I think that the agenda behind it was to see if it could get my panties in a bunch and get me all riled up. That would be a thing for the show, said Webb. How is Quad going to respond? Is she going to be jealous? Is she going to be mad? Is it going to be some form of a debacle? But as viewers saw, that didn't happen. I don't have animosity towards Letitia, Webb said. noting that it's normal that someone like her ex will remarry one day. It wasn't like she cheated with him. This girl came many, many years later. It would be ridiculous for me to have something against her in reference to him. Though Webb didn't react, she still found herself the center of the drama this season. Ostracized from the group, she made attempts to repair her relationship with her co-stars and start fresh. But on that previous Sunday's episode, her co-stars all came together and told Webb they no longer have an emotional connection with her, asking her to leave a cast trip in the process. I feel like my head in a blender right now. What just happened? She told audiences on the episode, holding back tears. It's like, dang, so quickly we flip. You don't remember me. When curtains are pulled back, you'll see how they will really treat you. That's the part that's really devastating to me. Reacting to the news later, Dr. Gregory cheered, hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, wow. So, yeah, looks like there will be a lot to discuss about this topic at the reunion. I know Quad is going to bring it up to Andy. I know she's going to bring it up. And I can't wait to see what interaction at all will her and Gregory have at the reunion. Do you all feel like the producers should have given her a heads up or asked how she felt about the situation, considering the fact that she alleged that there was the A word going on in their marriage? I'm sorry. Even though he acted a fool in that one episode where he was foaming all at the mouth and carrying on, I mean, you never know what people do behind closed doors or whatever the case may be. But Gregory, to me, I don't know. Quad is just very dramatic to me. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, I feel like they could have at least given her a courtesy call about bringing him back, just because she has been a series regular on this show since the conception, and she has done a lot for the network. But if anything, this should teach all of the ladies, no matter white, black, or whatever, they don't care about you. They care about ratings. That's all they care about. Ratings equals dollars. And if you're not bringing the ratings, then you're dispensable, period. But yeah, I do agree that they should have given her some type of courtesy call. But at the same token, I just cannot feel bad for Quad, because just like you were blindsided, you helped aid in blindsiding Mariah off of her own show. You gathered and rallied with the girls and probably even producers or whatever to excommunicate her from the show. So I just honestly cannot feel bad for her, because karma is very much real. It really honestly is. And she got her dose of it this season. And I still firmly feel that after this season, there really was no point of Quad still being on the show. And I feel the same way about Phaedra. Phaedra needs to go. She has no place on the show now that she's not dating anyone that's in medicine. She needs to go. There's no space for her there. I think the cast is fine just without her. Just without her. And I think the cast is fine without Quad. There are plenty other women in medicine or married to medicine in Atlanta that Phaedra and Quad's place can be replaced, as well as Dr. Alicia, because she can honestly go, to be honest with you all. But yeah, I mean, they did her dirty, but you've done others dirty. Let's not forget how you did Lisa Nicole, girl. I ain't forgot about none of it. None of it. What goes around comes around. But y'all tell me down below in the comment section, do y'all feel bad for Quad? Do y'all feel like the producers and network owed her at least a courtesy call, or ask, or deserved for them to ask her how she felt about the situation before bringing him back? Or do you feel like they're her boss and they don't owe her anything? Let's talk about it. I really want to get you guys' opinions on this. Make sure you guys thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.